There is absolutely no doubt what the greatest rivalry in the HPL Pakistan Super League is. In the first clash this season, we saw Lahore blow away Karachi with both bat
Brings up the 50 of just 29 deliveries. Fakhar Zaman
and ball
could be out and is given. Oh, he's knocked him over. That's a huge wicket.
to claim the bragging rights. In match 24, it looked like things were going the same way until Niazi stunned the Lahore fans and players.
Don't think he wanted to go there. One hit, and that's what it takes. And guess who it was with the finishing touches?
So honours are even after the group stages, but here is the twist. None of that matters. The greatest rivalry goes up a level right here tonight because the equation couldn't be simpler. The winner takes it all. Welcome to the HPL PSL 10 Eliminator. Hello and welcome from Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore. We're here for the big one, the moment that we've all been waiting for, the Eliminator, and it is Karachi Kings. They are up against arch rivals Lahore Qalandars. Welcome back to pitchside. Well, it's lots to look forward to in this one because it's Lahore Qalandars and they are taking on Karachi Kings. It's the biggest rivalry of this HPL PSL. Remember that last game that they played against each other, Karachi managed to score 48 runs in just 3 overs. But of course, the stakes are really high in this one because whichever team wins goes through to the next round and whichever loses, it's essentially out. So talk us through this high-octane game. I've got two legends of the game who've been there, done that. They know all about the pressure, about everything that goes on in the Lahore Qalandars versus Karachi Kings match. Thank you so much. The two Ws, Wasim Akram and Waqar Yunus, join me. Waz, great prospect line up for us. You know, these two teams have met in the past. Once Lahore Qalandars won, the previous time Karachi Kings won, so it's all set up nicely.
Absolutely, it's a knockout like you said. You play for this and there'll be a lot of pressure on the both sides from Lahore and Karachi because they know if they're out, they're gone. Tomorrow, first flight available to the respected countries and respected cities. That's add extra pressure and spice to this contest as well. Again, present form, we don't know T20, any team can do better, play better, pitch looks really good. There's quite a bit of grass we'll show you guys in pitch report. Over and all, its stage is set to be the big one. The
stage is absolutely set for Karachi and Lahore, but both these teams, they've had a similar tournament. You know, one has won 5 out of 10, the other one has won 6 out of 10, and it tells you a bit of story that it's been a bit up and down. So very hard to predict which side is looking better.
I know, they're both very balanced sides. That's the reason. I mean, although they have players coming in and going away for national duties and things are not that sort of consistent for both sides, but they have managed to get to this situation and it's a big game. I think Lahore Qalandars have got a little bit more pressure. I know it's a home ground, there'll be a crowd behind them, but when the crowd is behind you, it brings pressure.
And I think coming back to Lahore combination, obviously they're going to miss their 3-4 players. That's how they qualified. And today, obviously, Karachi Kings will play Lahore Qalandars, Eliminator 1. Whoever wins, they'll play Islamabad United 2 in Eliminator 2. And then, of course, the final is on 25th of May. Kota Gladiators chilling, waiting, hanging. They will play the winner of Islamabad and whoever wins today.
Absolutely. Plenty to look forward to in this encounter. Like the two Ws pointed out, that both the sides are looking very, very balanced, and that's what we are looking forward to. Do you think, Waz, Karachi perhaps might have that psychological edge because they won their last game? You know, 48 runs were conceded in those last 3 overs.
Yeah, that was great innings by Irfan. I think he came to an age. I've been following Irfan since about 3 odd years, since he joined Karachi Kings 3 years ago, I think 4 years ago. And I think that particular innings will definitely give him, his career, a lot of confidence the way he batted. Like you mentioned, they scored 48 in 3 overs against two of the most premier fast bowlers, not just from Pakistan, the world premier fast bowlers. We're talking about Haris Rauf and Shaheen Shah Afridi.
I can understand where Simba is coming from, because he lives in Karachi now, although he's a Lahoriite, but he lives in Karachi now. He's definitely going to favor Karachi a bit. But but don't forget, I know the previous game Karachi won, a very tight one, but go back a little bit. When Karachi beat Lahore in Karachi, that was a one-sided game where Karachi scored over 200 runs. So, I mean, they both had, as you said, ups and downs in the tournament. They got to a situation where they both are looking for a spot and to give another opportunity to themselves. So I have a feeling it's going to be full house and a great game.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to a full house indeed. It's Lahore Qalandars versus Karachi Kings, and we are ready with the toss. It's over to Ramiz Raja, who's out there with the two captains.
Lahore versus Karachi is always a great bit of fun. We've got the two captains out here. David Warner is now part of that rich legacy and competitiveness representing the Karachi Kings. We've got Shaheen Afridi, who I'm sure will look forward to playing in home conditions at home. He's leading the Qalandars. Suleiman is the exchange on Mascot, and Ali Naqvi is going to oversee the toss. Warner is the home captain. It's gone past the buggy. David, what have you decided to do?
We're going to have a bat first.
Oh, interesting, because this is a different pitch, a lot of grass, a lot of green. Do you think a score of over 150 should suit you? Challenge Qalandars?
Yeah, look, in the first six is always the challenge, and, it doesn't look too dissimilar to what they played on last night. We played against Multan on this, and it was very similar, and I think the second game that got washed out, they were going at 10-11 and over as well. So, look, both teams have to bat and bowl on it and see how we go.
Well, it's the kind of game where you've got to be kind of now and react, a bit like you're batting, I guess. But how do you play in such a game?
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, you just got to come out and back your skills and what you know best. And for us, it's coming out here with a bat, being positive, as we always have been, and set the tone from ball one. And that's what I try and tell the guys to keep maintaining.
Any changes?
Fawad comes in for Jamal.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Good luck.
Shaheen घर पे खेल रहे हैं. थोड़ी सी चेंजेस भी हैं आपकी स्क्वाड में. कितना मुश्किल हो जाता है नए प्लेयर्स के साथ, चेंजेस के साथ ऐसा मैच खेलना?
एक ही चेंज है, सिकंदर जाहिर सी बात टेस्ट मैच खेल रहा है अपनी कंट्री से, तो उसकी जगह बानू का आया है. आई थिंक इतना फ़र्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए. हम इधर मैचेस भी खेले और डू एंड डाई मैच है, तो क्रिकेट अच्छी खेलनी पड़ेगी.
ये सूट करती है आपके ख्याल से आपको ऐसी पिच?
जाहिर सी बात है, फास्ट बॉलर को ऐसी पिच मिले और उसको तो कहते हैं कि अच्छी पिच है, क्योंकि हम नॉर्मली पाकिस्तान जो पिच है वो बिल्कुल फ्लैट पिच होती है, तो होपफुल ये फ़ायदा थोड़ा सा देगी.
सो इन अ वे सूट करता है पहले बॉलिंग. आप क्या करते हैं अगर टॉस जीतते?
नहीं, हमारा रोल तो यही है कि हम दूसरी बॉलिंग करते हैं, जो हमारी टीम 4-5 सालों से कर रही है. लेकिन नो वरीज, विल इंशाल्लाह बॉल वेल.
क्या मायने रखता है? आपने प्रॉमिस किया था सबको कि हम इनको अगले राउंड में मिलेंगे. आपकी ख्वाहिश पूरी हुई है. आज क्या इरादे हैं? कितना मुश्किल मैच है? क्या करना पड़ेगा अच्छा इनको हराने के लिए?
नहीं, मैं प्रॉमिसेस नहीं करता, लेकिन जाहिर सी बात है टीम की कंडीशन आपको देखनी पड़ती है, और इससे ये लग रहा था कि हमारे साथ ही मैच खेलेंगे, इसलिए मैंने बोला था. और ये हमारे साथ ही मैच खेल रहे हैं, वो फुल हम इनको 150-160 पे स्टेक करेंगे.
और टीम चेंजेस?
एक ही चेंज है सेकंड.
बेस्ट ऑफ लक.
थैंक यू.
Right then, David Warner has won the toss for Karachi Kings and he has decided to bat.
Well, Karachi Kings winning the toss, and they have decided to bat first, and they've also made one change, whereas Fawad Ali comes
I think according to the pitch, medium pacer comes in. Fawad Ali over an all-strong batting side. They rely on the skipper David Warner, Tim Seifert, and of course Vincent Graidnick, then Saad, Khushdil getting Raz Niazi we saw the day. Brilliant innings, and Nabi chips in as well. Abbas can whack too, Hassan Ali, Hamza, and of course the change.
Yeah, Karachi Kings is always sort of favoured fast bowlers. 4 fast bowlers they've gone in this entire competition. Lahore Qalandars then, Waqar, what do you make of their side overall? One change for them as well.
Well, Karachi, looking at Karachi, it looked like a very, very balanced side. But Lahore, yes, they had to make a few changes. Daryl Mitchell's not there anymore. No Billings. I mean, they had so many good players gone back to the national duties, but they still managed. So that means Pereira comes in, Rajapakse comes in place of Sikandar Raza. I think that is going to be a big miss. Asif Ali is there. Saqibul Hasan, long batting lineup. Still very, very healthy batting lineup with Shaheen, Haris and Salman, who bowled beautifully in the previous game. So they have players who can really challenge Karachi.
Absolutely, Lahore Qalandars also looking really good with that explosive opening pair that they've got in the form of Fakhar Zaman and Naeem. So plenty to look forward to in this game, but this isn't the first time that these two teams have met. They've got a rich history of playing each other in the HPL PSL 10. It's time for head-to-head. All right, then, which team has had the better of each other? And it's Karachi Kings. In the 21 games that they've played against each other, they seem to have dominated Lahore Qalandars. Even the last 7 games, it tells you a story that Karachi has been rather sort of dominating. 6 against 1 win that Lahore Qalandars has. And yeah, it should be an interesting contest today. Remember, the pressure is in both the teams because it is the eliminator, and that was the head-to-head for you. All right, then, in case you guys are just tuned in, Karachi Kings winning the toss, and they have decided to bat first. Plenty to talk about, but all of that after the short break. Back on pitch side, and we're here for the big one, the El Clasico of the HPL PSL. Karachi Kings taking on Lahore Qalandars. Whichever team wins, they're on to the next round, whereas whichever team loses are out of the competition. Karachi Kings winning the toss, and they have decided to bat first. Now, we saw over 200 runs being scored in these conditions. Lahore generally been seamer friendly in the course of the HPL PSL, but how's the pitch going to behave today? It's time to find out from Mike Hazeman and Alistair Cook.
388 runs were scored yesterday, and one of the most pleasing aspects about the game yesterday was the pitch. It was really good, it was really true, and I want to say well done to the ground staff, because I think they've done a wonderful job with the square. The regrowth here has been really good, and I think it's been outstanding all the way along. This is the track, by the way, it was used yesterday, and there's been a lot of games. This is going to be match number 13 actually on this surface, on this square today, so there's been a lot of heavy traffic, so I think they've done a wonderful job. And of those runs scored yesterday, there was 64% of the runs were scored in boundaries. Now, that's a little bit higher than normal. Generally runs at about 60% here, but it really was very impressive, and the players really enjoyed it. Alistair Cook's alongside me as well. Ali, what are your views about this one? You've been having a good look at it. What do you think?
Well, I have to agree with you. Tony's done a fantastic job on this square. No 2 wickets are the same. But just speaking to Tony, he was saying that all the readings, the moisture readings, the Clegg readings, how hard it is, it's exactly the same as yesterday's wickets. So I'm expecting pretty much a similar outcome. I think 200 would be about par. The only thing I can say which is different is probably there's slightly less grass covering. And speaking to Tony, he said that's just the wicket. It will make no difference to how the ball plays. I thought it might come on a little bit, but he's telling me, and I'm going to trust his word, that there'll be no difference in the way the ball comes. So I think we've got another belter here.
If you look at the recent history on this track, the last 4 games, 3 of them have been one batting last, so that tells a story as well.
It does. It means it doesn't really change. Look, when we're coming into this tournament, you know, I've arrived late, and everyone say Lahore's done a little bit. That wicket yesterday it didn't do it. It was a superb wicket, a great balance between bat and ball. Like, if you got it in that right place as a bowler, I'm not saying it nipped all over, but you could contain a batsman. But if you got it wrong, the batsman were able to play classic shots. You know, Chandimal, he scored 49 of 28 balls, not by slogging at all. We're playing proper cricket shots, and that's what you want to see.
OK, now the boundaries also 65 metres all around, so it's not the biggest ground, so we expect more boundaries as well. Some power hitters involved in this game, and it's an eliminator. It's a huge game, this one, but the track looks absolutely terrific.
Well, it seems like absolutely great conditions for batting once again, Waz, and you've got somebody like, you know, Fakhar Zaman at the top for Lahore Qalandars, who's been doing really well for them, getting all those runs. these conditions are definitely going to suit him.
Ideal for him. We saw the pitch report and they said there'll be a bit of bounce. It's a batting deck, and we saw yesterday one team scored 208, Quetta, and won that game easily. If you bat first, see off the new ball first 1 or 2 overs and then just play. And knowing Warner and Tim Seifert, they're not going to block any in first 6 overs for sure.
Absolutely. It's going to be great for the batters. And when you've got a man in form from Lahore, Waqar, I mean, his contributions towards Lahore Qalandars wins have been huge.
Yeah, I mean, his form is very, very crucial. And he is one of those batter who plays shots in a very different sort of areas of the ground, and bowlers don't expect that. He uses his feet to the paces also, and he attacks them and favors mainly on the leg side. And well, look, 369 is number 3 in the list, and he can easily climb at 2 tonight. Batting second, you know, that's going to be a little bit tricky depending on how many runs they stop Karachi on, but yeah, he's in good form. It's important that he should score.
From Karachi Kings' perspective, when you talk about how good they've been with the ball in the tournament, Abbas Afridi is leading the charts. He just seems to understand conditions really well, Vaz.
Yeah, I know. Of course, Hassan Ali is there too with 15 wickets. So 2 of the bowlers in top 5 are from Karachi Kings, hence they are in this playoffs. And yes, Abbas Afridi does a lot of variations. His economy rate is on the higher side, but again, this day and age, wickets do matter, and he's on top of the ladder.
Just in terms of where to bowl in these conditions, Waqar, I mean, it's a batting-friendly wicket. What are your thoughts on what the bowler should...
There's a bit of grass on the pitch, we saw that. So the new ball probably will seem a bit...
I think the initial first 2 to 3 overs are going to be very crucial. Don't waste them. Sometimes what happens is bowlers just sprays it all around and then get hammered and then complains about the pitch. So just bowl good areas first 2 or 3 overs.
All right, the first few overs are going to be important. It's time for expert predictions. Quick thoughts. Who's winning? Just take a wild guess or whatever you think.
No, not wild. It's Lahore, of course.
Here's your wild guess.
All right, Lahore.
Karachi Kings.
Karachi, Lahore and Karachi. We've got 2 in the house. There you have it. It was expert predictions for you. All right, thank you so much, gentlemen, for your thoughts. It's going to be an absolute firecracker of a game. Lahore taking on Karachi. We'll take a short break. Be back just in a bit.